the odds of that happening. The Kenmore family still doesn't have any solid explanation for the strange things allegedly happening inside and outside their home. Last year, Kenmore claimed he saw a giant creature that he believes may have been a demon. He said he felt paralyzed after looking at the entity for only 30 seconds. He remembers closing his eyes and praying for it to go away. He goes on to say, it was moving and breathing. It was pissed off, like it wanted to do something, looking at me. I remember he was growling, Kenmore said. The Kenmore family contacted the police, sharing their unexplainable encounter. Now, when I talked about this previously, which was probably last year as well, I basically said that I most likely would not have called the cops because we have issues in the area that I live in with them actually coming, or when there's humans involved, other humans, human to human. So if there was like an alien, it was Sasquatch, it was the Wendigo, it was, I don't know, the Mothman, or in this case, fallen angels, most likely I would not call the cops because they don't come for humans, human to human. But they did, which I applaud them for that, and they actually showed up, and they actually did some other stuff too to their home, like that, put up cameras, which I thought was very interesting and a little odd because, yet again, if it was here, they wouldn't have even showed up, let alone put up cameras. But that's something else. So the Kenmore family contacted the police, sharing their unexplainable encounter. Despite receiving numerous threats, see their threats, Kenmore and the rest of his family has stood by their original report from April 30th, 2023. So people are threatening them. They've experienced something. Even if people didn't believe them, why are people threatening them? I don't know why they would do that, but people do things. I wouldn't do it, at least. Now, a neighbor told News Nation that he remembers, the night that the creatures allegedly visited the Kenmore's backyard. Backyard. He said his TV and surveillance cameras actually stopped working at the same time. Now, body camera footage from the Metro Las Vegas police shows a flash across the sky the night of the family sighting. Yeah, they showed that. They showed, I don't know, were they out for something else? I did see some isolated footage for that, in which, or they were going to the scene of this family, to their home, and it was something across the sky before they even got to these people's home. It was pretty epic to me, in my opinion. Okay. A flash across the sky the night of the family sighting, adding intrigue to this mystery. Now, News Nation local affiliate KLAS reported, however, the police department would not make the officers who responded to the call that night available actually for an interview. So they've been trying to get an interview, but it seems like no, they're not making that possible. Don't really know why. The American Meteor Society says it is sure it was a meteor that caused that streak in the night sky, with 21 reported sightings of it stretching across California, Nevada, and Utah. Now look at that. Now, claims of a UFO, aliens and military activity have all been viewed in a different light since the Pentagon whistleblower, that David Grosh, I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name correctly, in an interview with News Nation alleged a covert crash retrieval program of non-human spacecraft. So welcome back. So I found something else that was actually published last year, not in April, but in June, actually June 9th of 2023, from the Los Angeles Times, and it says they're 100% not human, Las Vegas police investigate reports of extraterrestrial sightings. So this article goes in and says, big, shiny eyes, towering nearly 10 feet tall, 100% not human aliens. Now that's the 911 call that came into dispatchers last month from a Las Vegas area resident reporting extraterrestrial life in his backyard, just about an hour after local police witnessed an object falling from the sky. Now, the paranormal investigation by police did not turn up any answers. Okay, paranormal investigation by police. Can you imagine police actually doing paranormal? You never thought police and paranormal, okay? Did not turn up any answers. Then it goes on to say on May 1st, 2023 at approximately 12:29 a.m., LVMPD dispatch received a call, okay, about a suspicious situation. Yeah, really, right? The Las Vegas Police Department said in an email statement, officer conducted a preliminary investigation and closed the event as unfounded. Okay, so it says around 11:50 p.m. on April 30th, okay, body cam footage from an officer with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police captured a bright, glowing object cutting through the sky, according to local TV channel 8 News Now. Now, about 40 minutes later, a local resident placed a 911 call, okay, 40 minutes later after that happened, saying something 100% more non-human was staring at him from his backyard shortly after he and his family saw an object he himself and his family fall from the sky, the station reported. He said there's like an 8-foot person beside it and another one's inside us, and it has big eyes and it's looking at us and it's still there. The caller, who said that he and his family had seen something flying from the sky, told the dispatcher, I swear to God, this is not a joke, this is actually real, we're terrified, the caller said. Now, local TV channel 8 News Now First reported the story and obtained the video and audio from that weird evening, including the 911 call and the body camera footage. Now, the dispatcher clarified the situation with the caller, careful to choose the right words. So it goes on to say, so there's two people, there's two subjects in your backyard, the dispatcher said. Correct, he answered, and they're very large, the caller said. They're 8 foot, 9 foot, maybe even 10 foot. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it, and a very big mouth. They're shiny eyes and this says they're shiny eyes and they're human, but then it says they're 100% not human. 2 officers responded to the caller's home. Well, that's kind of a discrepancy. They're either human or they're not human. Oh, wait. Okay, 2 officers responded to the caller's home, KLS reported. And it says, I'm so nervous right now, one of the responding officers said while en route to the house. I have butterflies, bro. He continues to say that people saw a shooting star. And now these people say there's aliens in their backyard. So clearly they had been getting reports and stuff, people calling in, obviously, before this particular specific family. So officers interviewed the family on their front lawn, which I've seen some of the visual and audio for that clips. What did you see? It was a big creature, one witness said, adding it was around 10 feet tall. The officer tells them about the incident his colleagues saw just before the call came in. I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, said the officer. So that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? A man in a robe said some of his family members saw a big something with light plummet from above. Now, police continued to investigate that evening, okay? asking neighbors if they too had witnessed an unusual object fall from the sky. Now, KLS reported the investigation lasted for actual several days. The Department of Defense is tracking more than 800 cases, 800, not 8 cases, 800